Welcome, ladies and gents, to a really late episode. Really late. Some of you may be thinking that an episode's not going up today because this is so late. This is like, I might go to bed after this. I'm not entirely sure, but it's past midnight. Correction, it's not midnight yet. It's close. It feels like it's way late. But I'm still gonna get this. Sorry, stretching. I'm gonna get this video out. The thing with my version of a day and everyone else's version of a day is a day for me lasts from the time I wake up, pretty much the time I officially go to bed. Not when I take a nap or something, but when I officially go to bed. So to me, this is still the same day, and even once it's midnight, it'll still be the same day. I know it's not the same, and I'm not trying to do this on purpose. This is just accidental because I wanted to play games with my brother, and I thought we would run out of time. So I was like, I'll just do this later. Next thing you know, it's almost midnight, and I'm now recording. So apologies if my voice sounds a bit rough, and apologies that it comes out so late. It's not my intention. Hopefully in the future this won't happen though. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to a semi-schedule. Anyways, that's enough chit-chat. Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. Citizen data. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leak website. First workaholics treatment centers open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. First workaholics. No, that's kind of funny. Look. I'm a workaholic. I don't need to go there, guys. I don't need an intervention. I have valid reasons. Beachgoers report silver algae bloom on algae. It's alki, but I don't think it's alki. Grammatically, it looks like it's alki, but I swear, I'm thinking of like, there's a freaking element product tail, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of it though. Missing from the drawer. Yeah, freaking the same stuff before. I literally, once I saw this, because I had to save, I was like, again? And then I checked it, I was like, no, it's the same stuff we were missing just the other day. Nothing new. For Los Angeles agency, old enough it's still, oh yeah, we already did that. Sorry, Hyde. I can't help not looking. Alright, let's start at the bottom. She's a 10, but about to marry a 3-lane system. Oh. So she's 100. You think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. I used to think VR. If you've seen Pacific Rim, this will be easier to explain. But I used to think it would be like a full like suit that you wear, and you'd have to mimic everything you wanted to do in game. So take Call of Duty for instance, Halo, any first-person shooter or third-person shooter game like that. If you wanted to roll, you had to roll, like physically roll to mimic that. Turns out that's not at all what VR was like. I even remember with the Xbox, I think the Xbox was that, not Xbox Live. I can't think of it, but there was a device you could hook up to your Xbox for games to have motion control that worked more like that than VR did, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. But then again, VR is great, and I don't think it prefaced that said that any of that was gonna happen, be the case. I imagine that's how it was gonna be. So it was kind of a letdown when it was just like, oh yeah, you just visually can see stuff differently, and these controls, these wonky controllers, can do stuff. I've also used VR like on a couple occasions. I've barely used it. I think I could understand it using it for a long time. I think I could be okay, but I don't think I would enjoy it. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. It feels nice to have someone who depends on you, you know? Yeah, but it can also feel tiring at times. But I'm glad you're looking at the positive side. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Coming together. Can't believe it. Good. Today's delivery cutoff time 15. No night shift. How many people have read? Am I the only one who's like? Sorry. 7th of July by the Magpie Bridge. Magpie King is a good book. If you haven't read it, you can read it. She looks so sorry. By Ralia. I think I said it right the last episode. Then like every other episode I said it wrong. But I think it's Amit. I remember seeing it in just a different way last episode, and I thought I said it better in one of the times. I don't know. She looks so pretty in her rented patterned yukata. It's such a shame that it was raining tonight. I wondered if the renting place would charge more if it were to return the clothing somewhat damp. I felt bad for insisting we dress the traditional way for the Tanabata? Tanabata? I'm gonna go with Tanabata. That mundane thought immediately went away when I saw her, looking as if she came straight out of the Makoto Shinkai. It was all worth it. They charged extra, much of my life staying at the lady who owned the rent. She looked like dream worth it. Her with a yukata, an umbrella, and my heart all. Too bad that Altair and Giga couldn't meet tonight with all this rain. Ah, you remember the story. Good. Meanie. I do listen to your astrology stories, you know. Astronomy. Thank you for being there for my stories, Mel. Under a transparent convenience store umbrella, we shared whatever lovers share under the rain in their own. The shrine we went to was unexpectedly full, despite being a bit tainted by the rain and the puddles it created. We had to line up in a small queue for our wishes. That stretch of time was easily filled with small talk lovers like to have. She hid her paper when I tried to peek at her wish queue, as if she wasn't gonna ask me to hang it on the highest spot on the bamboo tree. But you shouldn't look. If she doesn't want you to, you should just hang it up. Hey, next can we come here again? We were on our walk back to our hotel when she began. Her voice was a bit shocked, hung under the noise of the rain. I'm trying to figure out who's in. I'd be thrilled, but don't you want to use your long vacations to go somewhere else if you haven't? No, I like here. Here the moon looks pretty. Really? It's raining though, I can't see the moon. Silly boy. Her grin, prettier than all the full moons I've ever seen in my life. We took our time to walk home slowly, the night street. Two of us. But you know, I'm happy that you think we can still travel the world. That we're still up. I knew I shouldn't say something like that, but I felt like my insecurities got the better of me. Oh, pretty boy. Talking about rain on the parade, huh? Sorry, couldn't help it. What if it rains again next year? What if we're all sunshine, not all sunshine and rainbow, like these days? Well, you know how in your Tanabata story, it's raining, Altair and Via can't see each other on the Magpie Bridge. And the bridge would be like empty, right? She stepped in front of me, still so close under our umbrella. And whatever happens, if it rains next year, the 7th of July, we'll be waiting for you on the Magpie Bridge. Umbrella. What? Altair and Vega can't meet each other, then it would be empty, right? Whatever happens, if it rains next year, I'll be waiting. Interesting. Anyway, back to the story. That was a good one. And not my favorite, but I definitely like it. I like a lot of these, they're like romance stories, and it's like every book ever where it's like, oh, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, I'm not one for romance. Like, I don't like reading a lot of romance. But I'm glad that, you know, that's what they say. That because I think that's true. I think you could definitely see someone that's like, the most beautiful person, without a doubt, would pick her every time over anyone else. It's a cute little, like, nice, warm, happy vibe, I guess. I like it. It's the little stuff like that I can. Did I misplace it? Well, I feel like it's gonna be a long. I was maybe hoping, or not, that it wasn't. To be honest, I didn't want to stay up another hour. It took the last episode freaking an hour long. I was like, oh god. Good evening. Hey, night. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Gala, I could keep your voice mostly the same, but it still changes from time to time. Everything is just. You sure? Possible. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. Reminds me, Mr. Hyde was just here the other day. Oh, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yeah, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, part of why I'm here tonight. I forgot myself a hot drink today. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Obliged. I know your voice is deeper, but I'm still failing it. I know it's not the right tone. I can't think of the right one. So Henry told me about the Indonesia ginger drink. There's milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. What's that? Milk, ginger. Lemon? We'll try them, and if it's not, I'll look it up. I can't remember. For some reason, it escapes me. Is it milk ginger? Or milk ginger milk? Milk ginger honey. Honey was on my thought, but it was on my thought as equally as pretty much everything else. Cinnamon was the only one I didn't think would be it. So could it be mint? No. One nutritious drink for Archipelago. From the Archipelago. Come out. I was like, that doesn't. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? Was it egg, milk? Yeah, ginger and honey. It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. Drink it. Yeah, the drink's name itself is the ingredient. Susu, teller, madu, guide. Milk, egg, honey, and sugar. No wonder it's somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier, not as rich. I might like that, man. I'm not a huge fan of eggnog, but that might be good. Just, I know it should, but, Nearest place to get. Okay. No, that's not green. I also. It's not STMJ, right? That's not it. STMJ, okay. Mild. Just curious, you know, asking for a friend. Ooh. Oh, no, that's... Why? I'll look at that later. I do kind of want to try this drink, though. Now that he says that it's, like, a spicy version. I can see why Hendry likes it. Great stamina. Probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. Probably right. As long as he remembers to take a break. Maybe you should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Yeah. And consider it done. No, that's sweet. You know what? I don't think Hyde would show up tonight. Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. It's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him? Yes. Car? Awesome. I think wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now you mentioned it. Maybe you're right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep. Give me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it anything to do with him moving back. What do you mean? You lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was gonna say homesickness, but I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's a strange longing for some times gone by, considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. It's ironic, really. What it? Live long enough to realize the only constant life change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you. Okay. The stuff we have to deal with, definitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. We never do. Never completely, anyways, because it always changes. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. Yep. Sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like that. It keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's be. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Not like I have a choice. Is it that cat? Oh, hey there. Meet again. You don't know, I'm gonna try. Yeah. Hello. I'm gonna fail at your voice. I'm sorry, I'm failing at everyone's voice. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Got it? Get it? Got it. Welcome, Miss Rihanna. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. Lucas? Yeah. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern. It was an easy fix. But thank you. My pleasure. May I order a cup of fresh tea? Why, yes, of course. If I can remember how to make it. I've had to guess, just ginger, cinnamon, and tea sounds alright. I think that's wrong, but there was something else. Spice. Oh, okay. Does it have milk? Is it milk and cinnamon? I think it's lemon and... Ooh, I would never have guessed that. Ooh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. That's a good one. I gotta remember, I tried to give you like a slight English accent. I think English. This is perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. So, who are you meeting with? Man. You should know, didn't you? After all, we're tasked to give me his contact. Oh, that's right. You did end up connecting after all. I was just being respectful. We did, yeah. But truth be told, really wasn't sure about contact at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night. Right after the competition of my final completion. At 3 a.m. Could you imagine someone's talking to you? And they're like, yeah, I decided to text them after I finished my... now I'm screwing this up. I finished my swim yesterday. I jogged yesterday. I'm like in the middle of the sentence just... I guess we all kind of do it, but like, you finish the sentence and then you just repeat the last half, changing one word. I think that'd be funny, but also weird. It's pretty late. A little. But surely no worse than forgetting it all together. Wait. Oh, okay. But he replied straight away, to my surprise. Had no idea it was such a night owl. perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if you have to think. That should be a question for you too, miss. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met, which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Lucas, don't you tape my Riona. I like Riona. Don't you dare. I like Riona. I think she's cool. Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. I think he just genuinely wants to help you. Nice to see that. Seeing genuine hospitality and kindness and charity. Just a really nice thing. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person. Which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not sure. I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out. Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Or maybe he'll bring a whole, crew with him to record you. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstance. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these searches. I was hoping it would be more stable as the days go by, but I need to apologize for something out of your control. This, if there's something to take away from this episode, I want you to take this away. I want you to see how many times people will apologize for things that are not in their control. And if you can, politely tell them. I try to tell people a lot of times that when people say, you tell someone a sad story, one of my favorite pets died, and they're like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, why are you sorry? You had nothing to do with it, and you had no way of helping it. Knowing that you care enough, though, to pay attention and listen is all I need. You don't need to say you're sorry. Yeah. Be grateful that they're still, they're listening to you and trying to comfort you. But there's no need to say I'm sorry. We say I'm sorry too much, and it loses its meaning. You have to apologize with the meaning rather than saying it out of habit. And I think one way to help is not apologizing for things that you cannot. Yes, that's right. You got everything you could. I know. Thank you for understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. You managed to resolve your issues with children? With the children or just children? With children. Sorry? Oh, I'm in the hospital admission problem from the other day. I feel like I'm already losing your voice again. Dang it. Gala, why do you have to talk to her? It's hard to swap. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries. That was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes. Well, I apologize for the way I acted. We all have our bad days. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Ah, while we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe that incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a meter spot outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building on the Bourne intersection? Yeah, that's correct. See. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very populated culture neighborhood. That's true. It's even an art college nearby. right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit off. Odd? How? It's just there. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Did you mean remember? Nope. Exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange. That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there, long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were calling. Flea market, huh? Last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh wait, there was a single dead tree surrounded by strangers. A dead tree, huh? No idea why, I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaf. Been there forever too, as far as I know. Are all the people ghosts? That'd be interesting. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the strangers you spoke of were actually remembrances? Hold on. I'm just gonna recap a little bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. It has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrance for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree's no longer. Oh? That's probably it. Are you Lucas, it's gonna be really testing my little bit of voice acting skills. Are you serious, Pop? Why wouldn't I be? That's crazy. I know I'm butchering yours, Lucas, but this is the best I got. A little bit higher pitched. I just need to speak a bit quicker. I'm taking a screenshot of this. I love seeing this. Just four people at once. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh boy, I thought I'd be early, but already here, lady. Hello. Night, for the love of all things holy, tell me the lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is, except I don't have it. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. I don't have it, though. Well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Mr. Owner's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yeah, but it's not big. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park car, miss? I can tell you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real. Got it. When did you guys start texting? I'm just joking. It's probably the Tomodachi stuff, which is pretty cool. Imagine meeting friends just because you all go to like the same coffee shop. Bruno, how's this the only one that I've gotten right? I want to get everyone's unlocked. It scares me that I only got one. Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. Same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You go rest assured, we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I am the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. Hey, what's that? Am I hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skill, man? No, of course not. I just thought it was a means and an unfortunate increase in your workload. Ah, well. Them's the breaks I used to suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso tonight. Don't forget my lighter. The lighter I don't have? Gonna go turn into something else. Want a strong espresso, sir? Give you strongest. With my malfunctioning machines during these surges, I can make you espresso. Forget to give Georgie his lighter back, because I don't have it! What? Ladies and gentlemen, have we not looked in this drawer multiple times the past couple episodes and not had the lighter? Because in a previous episode, I believe 2 times back, it said that we seem to be missing something. I don't know how to get it back. Obviously Talk 2, we're gonna have some problems. This is like my one complaint with you right now. I like it because I'm getting the achievements, but I'm also concerned because I don't understand what I was supposed to do. I feel like there was not enough direction. But hey, I'm still learning. I'm not upset, just disappointed. I'm gonna go cry now. I'm sorry, Georgie. I'm sorry. Why did I say I had it when I didn't? Anyway. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso on the house. Cheers. But you forgot the lighter. Ah, perfect as always. And now it looks fine. Because he doesn't have his lighter. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I like something desserty. Because it's my cheat. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? What's all this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink? Okay. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate. The name also reminded me of a song. For some reason, I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. Got milk and a lot of and a little honey. Milk, honey, ginger, maybe ginger, but probably cinnamon. Not that. He's asking for a specific. I like how we already have them at 3. Feels good, man. But it's hot cocoa, right? I'm an idiot. Is it not this? Because he said it was hot cocoa. It's a thick cocoa. No? Okay, I need to get this right. I hope our last guest has an easy drink. Honey? It could be mirror. Wait, did he ever actually say honey? It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. Hot, not honey. Why did I think it said honey? I'd probably go with the spice. Lady. I'm just trying to figure out what song you might be talking about. If I would even know it. Let's hope this is the right drink. Hot cocoa drink coming up. Hey. Not what he wanted. Nice? Yeah? I don't think this is it. Trying. I thought to be a barista. Why is Coffee Talk 2 so hard? It's not? Nuh-uh. It's neither Luscious. Luscious? How do you spell luscious? We're thinking of. I'm sorry about that. Let me remake it. Nah, it's my fault for being made. So don't worry about it, okay? Alright. Thank you. Now everyone has their. Okay, I have to take another opinion. I love it. So, Tom, just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience. It really just sounds like you have like zombies or something. You know. Just give them a hot drink. Let them go back to rest. Maybe let them have their lamp. Well, don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Sorry. What happened? Tell him, Bob. Not that big of a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. Got a point there. I gotta speed up yours and slow everyone else down. I think I need to slow Gallows down. Just based on the sound you hear, the like tunes you hear as the text is made. His just seems like a bit of a slower, like a more thoughtful sound. Oh, we're talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. About half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. Nothing much there either. Concrete sidewalk, meter parking spot. Fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. No tree. What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh? Oh, that old dead tree? It was uprooted by the city back in January. Probably when you're having problems. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, I simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, being old? Think so? That's why I think after listening to Miss Brianna. Don't drag me into this. Are you expecting like, huh? No. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I'd like to hear the officer's spooky tale first. Don't mind. Gladly. Almost forgot about me, huh? So anyway, patrolling on the street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars are parked there overnight at most. Makes keeping track of free. Sounds ideal, huh? As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Whoa. Hold on. Let me get the power back on. I love how your fizzy drink don't. Nice hot drink, this being clothes. A stage setup, huh? Here. There you go. Sorry about that. Please. Alrighty. Wow. It was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. So I feel like I has to have that, like, old Western tactic. There were only 4 cars parked there. 2 spaces across the street, and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round, make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you could cover the whole place and only 8. Okay. Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. As long as I was about to clock out, it was another night job well done. Right? Wrong. I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flat. That's 12 vandalized tires in a span of less than 10 minutes. That is so strange. What about the 4th car? It takes several minutes to find just 1 tire. That's if you're using the right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out. Suddenly. All out. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughed. They were going farther and farther away from me. Yet, I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? the infrareds actually managed to catch something. But the videos weren't clear at all. Still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though. Huh. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there. Well, whoever they are, they sure work fast. Right? Anyway, I think I want another drink. Well, that talk is making my throat dry and coffee just ain't done it. Roger that. What would you like? What do you suggest? Cough syrup? No. Cough syrup. Are we literally just gonna make cough syrup? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. You use the red flower stuff you have as a bake. You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay. I like the red flower ginger and I thought honey. I love it. With ginger and honey. I feel like I should invest in a new chair because you guys have to care. And I feel like you guys probably get tired of it. Do we have that drink? Tea with roasted ginger with a touch of honey. Perfect for an evening. Interesting that it coincidentally is raining out. One piping out. Tajahi? Jahi? Tajahi? I'm gonna go with Tajahi. I keep pronouncing it as like two separate things. Jahi. But I feel like it's Jahi. Like, I feel like you have to say it smoother. Like, it's almost one syllable, not two syllables. Tajahi. I don't know. Tajahi Rosola. For you. Oh, what does it mean? Tajahi means ginger, that means tea, and Rosola means roselle. Another name for hibiscus. Spicy. Legit herbal drink. Spicy. Perfect for the weather. Good call. I'm happy to play. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. I'm not scared of ghosts. Real thing being scared. I can't blame you there. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghost, huh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's something even crazier than that. This is a real serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But you might. Right, the tree, was it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. Not sure if this could be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrance. I feel like I'm butchering that. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. It was an unofficial setup by the transient. Transient being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorized beings at the same excuse me, at the time. Fairies were part of it. Huh? I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards the goal. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not expedient. Was that all before the Vindication? Way before that. Sorry, guy. Many who couldn't register were basically an administrative. This is as good as, like, not existing at all. Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created, like, to ensure transient survival throughout the change of time. In more ways, the market had no real schedule Therefore, start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn across the internet, just so people would notice and come and take a look. Sounds kind of spooky now, because it was illegal to like. Oh. And that's the was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night for my unchanged. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred. A drunk driver was speeding off and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left was of the crime was that tree, standing right there with no tree before. Standing like a dryad. Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago? The accident occurred in 1959. But the market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961. And before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case. But due to the natures of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s. Post-war media was still quite scared. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. That wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper. As a result, the court case had no choice but to dismiss it. But there was a body, wasn't there? There was a body. Just not the one people might expect. You mean, tree? Yeah. Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarks. Not all do that. As Banshee did. You don't? No, we simply disappeared. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. The driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa, I'm boiling. Let's take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yes? Do you think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree room? I do. I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, makes sense. In January. Oh, January. The devilish month. The devilish month. Well, better get going then. Time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. You say, will do. I'll keep y'all posted. I don't want to be posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind me. Yeah? It's about the fairies passing. How everyone ends up forgetting about it. I really thought that was just a myth. Like, fortunate. That's why there used to be a memorabilia around that. There were efforts by those who remembered. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It makes me question my memory. That's that. If there been any people I might have forgotten, or their events I missed, quite scary to think about. Forgetting stuff is a very fearful thing. Very scary thing. Beings like us, being gone is inevitable. So, I feel bad about it. That's so. I mean, in a way, a lot of us are going to be forgotten, if not all of us, at some point or another. It's nice to be in one's memory, though, in usually a positive manner, for a time to come, though. For even if it's just of your lifetime. Still nice. After I'm dead, it could forget about me all I care. I hope I make a good change. I don't even care if the change I make in you remember I made. I don't care about that. as long as that change is there, as long as you've improved and went the way you want it, that's what I care about. Sorry. Got it there. Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gal. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Here, have my business card, which is a fidget spinner. Or, sorry, my business card or a fidget. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future audition, Marina. I wonder if the reason why we lose stuff is not because the fire guy comes in and like breaks in and look. Maybe if we do the right things, like give the right drinks, we won't lose stuff. I don't know. Oop. Pardon me. Tired. Thank you. See you around. Fun it. Take care. Yeah, stay safe out there. It's constant rain. You okay? I'm real late. I still want to talk, but sorry though. Have you eaten? Do you want to do it Sunday? We don't sell food here. Don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Ah, just kidding. Don't hate me, quick. Well, want another drink maybe? I wouldn't mind. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk. Fresh feeling of spring. Also quite partial to the food. Oh. Okay, I'll order some for you. Yeah? Sure. Look it. Don't do this to me, please. Hey, did you try this, Mick? I saw this pretty drink in a video, and I think it would look perfect for our lady. Yep. What is it? Blue tea as a base, mint, which I had to guess, fresh, and special. I mean, there's a chance it wasn't that, but I felt like it was. I feel like I already made this, though. Did I not? Perhaps. Yeah, I already made it. Once the morphing nebula lemon is poured into the cup. Here you go, miss. The man sitting right beside you. Looks nice. Pretty. I like it. I'm glad you. Wow, it looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed. But, man, whole case earlier though. A lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me the chills. Why? Don't you feel scared? Just hearing it again? I mean, it's not my conversation. I won. I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano, way, the tradition. Well, care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely sure about that. So, oh, huh? Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask you a little teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, you may have an idea of why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? It's been done. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it. So I know it's not impossible. I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, going for the impossible is good, but I also like that. You know it can be done, and so you want to do it. Well, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet aria. Aria? And she was not very well. She was a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons. Often dessert. And sorbet aria. Like background singing at the end of the show or something? Yeah. Things are different nowadays, because people are quick to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy album. I was still very young then. She was playing confused maid robot at the very end of wondering why and how people could act so crazy. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason. It was a funny epilogue in the opera. But hearing the band's playful and lighthearted beat was truly an eye-opener. Man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any more of her. But it always stuck with me nonetheless. I left my comic and started trying them out. It's really cool. Brave of you to do so. I agree. I never talked about it. A bit embarrassing. I wouldn't say embarrassed, yeah. No, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. Just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what is expected of you. And wishing to leave a mark on it. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that's been traveled before. That's not always a bad thing. If we're being like a being careful yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, no. I just feel maybe you're the same. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's gonna remember us? Enjoy life? No, it's a very interesting question. Right, Nate? No comment. Because I'm an alien. I've never died. I'm an immortal being from the start of the world. No. Why do you want to be remembered so? Why would you? This band should see that differently than them. So, here to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else. In my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family. Like, humongously large. Literally, couldn't count all the ceilings even if I wanted. Was that everywhere? My dad. No. We weren't wealthy. Not even close. The money situation was always suffocating for us. For real. Sometimes Dad would drop by to give us money. So it wasn't enough to cover utilities for like a month. They'd just leave it again a couple days later. Were you the eldest? Nope. But my older brothers have already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was just surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Which is where my mom here by your father. No, it's fine. You know, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell a house to divide their wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left it for LA. So if they really want to sell a house, they have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my young and I are back. We're a good team. That's okay. That was also why I needed money fast. I need to send money to help my family build. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young, right? Yeah. This was my first time venturing to another state, completely alone after. I know a couple groups like that. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. And this isn't even going to be an entertaining story. Well, you don't have to talk. No, not that. I just really don't like that production. But I need the money. Somewhere, there's someone there who saw my vlog, invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. Basically, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? All competitors. Which means we all had huge ego. Eventually, there was somewhat of a hierarchy. Trying to be all around helpful, butt of the joke all the time. It didn't discourage me at all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there. Why? Yeah, it didn't discourage me at all that much, but still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I'm sure that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. It's fine. Actually, I learned a lot. I still want to take up everyone more time. So, can I ask you a different question? Different or dark? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Huh? I realized I was being dumb the first day. I kind of forced my thoughts on you. Just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward effort because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Everything I did was everything but succeed eventually, didn't it? Is it really success if it's not what you wanted? Work hard for it. Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of what I've been doing all this Yet I almost ended up losing sight of what I've been doing all this. I wish there was 4 or been doing all this time. I don't know why. Go with the flow. Make excuses on it. All just by the game. What end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent show for those who need extra exposure. It's gonna be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much at the moment, so just undone. No pressure though. How does the show work? Well, not 100% of the shape of it yet. But ideally, you would have like an interview at first, and then I'll record you singing. I'll bring all the gear. I'll also do all the editing stuff. It's gonna take some time, or a bit of time since I stopped to do my intro too. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. I bet you can get result F. So I can bet you the result will be quality. Your show will think if the first guest realized, or if I'm the first guest to realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about the hater. Yeah. That's why I won't push it. Oh, that's fine. Flattered. But, thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering. Thanks for giving it a thought. Beep beep. Like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just that time. Yeah, I get it. Cool. Oh, we can meet again, like, if you want. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Night. I like that. You take that maybe. Overboard, yeah? No, truly. It was my pleasure. As always. Maybe that's why I need to mix it. It was my pleasure. I should mix that into the outro. I don't know. Okay, I really have to go. You're on. Sure. Alrighty. See you night. Come again soon. It's my pleasure to record this video for you all. And thank you. I don't think I can mix it. I don't know. I also can't remember my outro, weirdly enough. I'm pretty sure I'll get it when it gets to that. I think it's the most I've talked in the past 2 years. I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you. For what? Being such a good head. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along. It was a pleasure to have you around. I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot. But I'll see you again. We'll be waiting. Safe trip. Have a good night. Does that cat sneak in? Dude. I'm done for tonight. Everything will work out for. I thought there was 5 people. What? Am I wrong? Okay, we're looking at this, ladies and gents. You get a brief intro into the next episode. We're looking at. I swear it was 5. I only counted 4. Please, I want to see this. I'm gonna strangle someone. Anyways, I could have sworn it was 5. Was it not 5? I swore. I'm probably gonna look after this episode, but I won't tell you. You just have to look at the start of the episode. Anyways, ladies and gents, I do hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, year, month, second, hour, minute, millennia, century, generation, era, decade. I feel like I'm. But I don't want to repeat. I won't take. I told you they would come back. The outro. It's both habit, but every time that I do it, I also try to make sure to put meaning into it. Because like I said earlier with the apology thing, when you say something over and over and over again, it loses. And it's kind of why I try to mix it up every single time I say it. Just because, hey, look, the lighter. Because I think I want you to show that I do mean it every single time which is again also why I do some endings like this where I just talk one-on-one with you, not even the game anymore, because I want you to know that I do mean it. I don't say it just because of my outro. This is mean it. I'm hoping you all are doing. Pleasure to record. My honor to have you guys watch. I hope you all are doing well. In whatever time or day or month, season it is for you. Ooh, season, that's a... But until next time, do take wait. If not for me, maybe not even for yourself, do it for someone. Take care of yourself for someone else. Preferably yourself, but I can understand not. I've been there. Just do it for someone. Even if it's just your little butterfly pet that you have on your desktop. Right here. Or your mobile screen or whatever. Cute little butterfly. Do it for them. You know? If not for anyone else, do it for them. Take care of them. Because they want to see you here. One day. Again. Maybe not with me. Maybe not with anyone else. Maybe it's with your love. You never know. Maybe it's with an actual butterfly. Of not desktop variety. I feel like I'm just trying to thought. I apologize. It was not my intent. Sometimes I get carried away with these conversations. I genuinely like talking on these one-on-one chats. I don't know. Part of me thinks I have an ego. Anyways, with all that said, do please take. I did not. Well, yes, I had a joking tone and a joking manner. I did mean it. Do take care. For if not yourself, do it for someone else. Because someone out there does. Because at the end of the day, if you want to say no one does care, I need you to look at me in the face and tell me that. And then when I say I do care, tell me that I'm lying. Tell me that I'm wrong. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking directly. No, please, do take it. Someone out there really does. Now I will leave you. Adieu. I'm gonna go pass out. Bye bye.